friends, Karla here. Welcome to the January episode of my Happy Planner Memory Keeper. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope you'll be inspired and encouraged to keep your memories in your planner. It's really fun to look back on your years, and it's also really fun just to put your pages together. It's very relaxing and creative, and it's a good time to kind of carve out some me time. If you want to see how I used my Happy Planner as a memory keeper last year, I've linked the playlist in the description box below. But this year I've made some changes and I'm really excited to share those with you. I really enjoyed doing my January dashboard because I loved this mint color that they had used for the polka dot divider, and then also on the little January tab here. I used some of this. I had a bunch of paper left over from a Michael's paper pad, and I kind of used this sort of snow forest theme. I also love this cute little mug that says "Baby, it's cold outside," because in Minnesota in January, that's probably our coldest month, so it is definitely cold outside, and I just thought that would be really cute. I also had fun using these stickers that I found at Hobby Lobby. On my currently dashboard, you can see I was enjoying the Late Night Crafty Club. That's what LNCC stands for, the Late Night Crafty Club. And that is a show that the Reset Girl, Corey Speaker, usually runs live on her YouTube channel. And it's usually on Friday nights. I think it's like 8 o'clock Pacific time. It's really fun to watch, and it's kind of nice because you can sort of craft along with all these other people that are also working on their planners and other crafty projects. I was also watching Timeless, which I've really been enjoying that show because I think time travel is really totally fascinating. And I've been reading because it's cold outside, so there's not a lot to do outdoors, so I've been reading, and I'll show you in here. I've actually got a winter reading list that I think you might enjoy. I was also planning my trip to PlannerCon, which will be in March. Next up is my January monthly page, and this year I've decided to change things up. Last year I did a list every month, and this year I've decided to do a collection every month. So I'm having so much fun with these. This month I decided to do snow globes, and so I collected all these fun little snow globes on Pinterest. And I'll link to my Pinterest account if you want to check out my Pinterest board for this. I did not print off every snow globe that I thought was adorably cute. I just picked my favorites. And it was hard. There's so many cute snow globes. I had no idea snow globes were such a big deal, but I guess they are. And so I found all kinds of cute ones. I found an adorable little Paris one, and Chanel. Like, who knew Chanel had snow globes? I certainly didn't. But yeah, there's all kinds of cute designer snow globes. Here's a Karl Lagerfeld one, which I thought was really funny, and an adorable Hollywood one. Of course, I had to get an Elvis one, so that's Graceland. This is a snow globe of London's Tower Bridge. And then I also love this snow globe. I think this was from Target, if I'm remembering correctly. But I just love the little car with the Christmas tree on top. I thought that was cute. And I also thought the shape was different. They come in so many fun shapes and sizes. I mean, look at Darth Vader's snow globe. How cute is that? So this was a super fun collection to put together, and it's fun also to do the collage every month. So I'm having a blast doing these, and I can't wait to show you all 12 months. This was my first week of January, and of course, those of you who have been watching my videos know I'm a huge Elvis fan, and his birthday is on the 8th. So I decided to dedicate the whole week to Elvis because I had this picture. I think this was from a pamphlet or a flyer or something, and it kind of fit right in my sidebar. So I had that picture, and then I also had this cool label from Sun Studios, which is also in Memphis. And so I kind of just decorated with little stickers and kind of little Elvis pictures that I had. One of the changes that I talked about last month in my planner is that I'm also doing stamping. So I put this week's to-do list. These are some creative projects that I was working on this week. And then this was just a kind of basic, just home stuff to-do list. And of course, I did not get everything completed. So then I usually just roll over those items into next week. These were a couple pictures of my mom and an event that we attended at her workplace. I wasn't sure if she'd want me to share those pictures or not because there's other people in them from her workplace, so I decided to cover those up. So that's what's underneath my little post-its. This was the second week of the month, And I love this little theme. I used a little penguin and snow theme. I thought that was really fun. I'm getting a lot of use out of these snowflake stickers. If you noticed, I use these on my dashboard page and also on my snow globe page and now here, and I still have more left. So it was pretty big sheet of stickers. These are actually from Hobby Lobby. If you're interested and want to pick some up, they're really cute. They're kind of raised and kind of glittery snowflakes, all different shapes and sizes, so I thought that would be really fun to use. I told you I've been doing a lot of reading this month, so I put together a fun little reading list. I thought maybe you would also like to read some of these books that I've been enjoying. I've got 4 different books here that are kind of, I tried to get like a winter theme for each book. So this one is called The Long Winter by Laura Ingalls Wilder. This is The Paris Winter that I was reading in December in my last video. This is called A Northern Light, which I am reading this week, you can see. And this one is called The Miniaturist, and I read this book last year and I totally loved it. It takes place in Amsterdam, so if you're crazy like me for those tall, skinny houses and history, you might enjoy The Miniaturist. You might want to check that one out. I really enjoyed it. I'll link this video below, and you can also print out this free printable. If you visit my website, you'll find one of my tags is free printables. Just click on that and all my posts with free printables will come up and you can just help yourself and have fun. It looks like we watched a lot of TV also this week. That's like, I guess, what winter's for, right? It's catching up on all your TV shows. So we watched this show called Timeless, which I've really been enjoying because it's all about time travel and all these like well-known or famous people that they meet from the past. This series was called Spotless, and I think it takes place in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not positive on that one, but it is on Netflix, and that's kind of an interesting show. I guess kind of it shows how like one decision can go from bad to worse and to worse and to worse. So it's quite interesting. And also, if I have any Downton Abbey fans out there, Mr. Bates is also in that movie, although I was pretty sad because he does not play a very nice man. But yeah, I was glad to see Mr. Bates, but not too happy not too happy to see him not play a good guy. We also watched Suits that week, and I also enjoyed the Late Night Crafty Club, so I put her little logo here. On Saturday, I went out for lunch with my friend Shannon, and we kind of did like a late birthday lunch. I really had fun decorating with this cute little penguin theme. I had these little stickers, which were from a Michaels sticker book, one of those $1 Derice books. And I had this little polka dot paper, which I thought kind of looked like snowflakes. This is my mid-month January spread. I had these retro unicorn stickers that I had found, and I've kind of been hoarding them, but I decided I would use them and I can enjoy them in my book. So I know it's so hard not to hoard things, isn't it? I'm kind of like a hoarder sometimes with all my cute little stickers, but it's nice because I can use them in here and then I can enjoy them. And so I think I tried to use like the whole sheet and just enjoy the whole sheet in one spread. This week my friend Kylie and I went to Glam Doll Donuts, and it is the cutest, most adorable donut shop I've ever been in. It's just down the street now from my house, and so we went there and exchanged our Christmas gifts with each other and had some girl chat. I put a little note here that each donut has a cute name. I got the Femme Fatale for me, and for Jose I got a Peekaboo to go. So here's the little Femme Fatale. It has a cute little heart on it. And then inside was cherry filling. I also worked this week on planning my trip to PlannerCon. I had this cute little stamp that kind of looked like the Golden Gate Bridge, I thought. And PlannerCon this year will be held in San Francisco, so I thought that kind of matched. That is a stamp from Kelly Perky's travel set. And so I was just working on just different, the logistics and kind of trying to decide what classes I wanted to take. Again, we were watching Timeless this week. This weekend, I also purchased a dresser from IKEA. Trying to get my closet in some sort of order, and so January is always a good time to get organized, right? And then, of course, the inauguration happened this week. I was watching the inauguration while I was at the gym, but I did make a note that I was feeling pretty sad, so I'm guessing I was probably about as blue as Melania's outfit. It was the Chinese New Year at the end of the month, so I used that for my theme, and I had this really beautiful paper with all these pretty lanterns on it, and I had some cute stickers left over. from a travel set that I had purchased a few years ago. And I made a note that it is the year of the rooster and it's supposed to be intense, so I'm not really sure what to expect. I was reading this book called A Northern Light this week and also making washi samples for PlannerCon. For this week's little stamped to-do lists, I used a little sticker that was a flag, so these were from a recollection set, and then I had these cute little icons that were from me and my big ideas. So I've got a little cleaning spray bottle, I've got one that says this week, and I've got one that has a little shopping cart for shopping. This weekend I went out to lunch with Jose, and also we met my dad for some pizza. I'm really happy how this spread turned out. I just love these Chinese lanterns. I think they're so beautiful. And so I was really excited to use this paper. And I also like this little washi tape that I use. This is a Michaels washi tape that says Change is Beautiful. And I just really love how the whole thing turned out with the gold and the red and the turquoise blue. Here's a sneak peek of the last couple of days of January moving into February. And as you can see, I did a coffee and donuts theme, and I had a ton of fun gathering up all of my donut related and coffee related items and using them all in one spread. If you love memory keeping in your planner and would love to see some new ideas, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to see more. The February flip through is coming soon. Have a great week, friends. Bye!